Hello, you all. It feels really weird for me not to say anything about the election on my channel. Like it feels odd, but at the same time, some of you might be curious my thoughts. Some of you might not care at all, and that's okay. You don't have to watch this. Sometimes we feel like we have no power, no say, nothing matters. I mean, I've had clients that voted for people on both sides. I have clients that chose not to vote at all. How I feel about that doesn't necessarily matter because I am there to support them and understand it from their frame of reference. And I think that what I do in therapy would be really great if we all learned how to do it on a community level, though, too, on a neighboring level. Politics were usually always on a community level, and we are looking at the president as this person that is going to save the day or be the end all be all, and it's just not true. It's not true. You are giving it so much more power than it I don't want to say that it deserves, but in the reality of it, that it doesn't hold that. Do you know who is actually? It's your neighbor. It's your community. You have to get to know each other on a one-on-one level despite who they vote for. You have to offer help. Be united right where you are, because that's how ripple effects, that's how change happens. The president can do a lot. I'm not discrediting that, but you have to remind yourself the power that you have and the power that you have in your own life. You have to look at history. Look at Indigenous people, okay? They were still able to survive and to keep going after we colonized them. Okay, you can then keep going too. You still see them doing the hard work and in their communities and fighting for things and not giving up over something like this. It's like, what do we want to give this? Do we want to give it the weight of the world? Does it deserve that? I don't know. I'm not trying to be all like toxic positivity. I'm trying my best, but this is something I believe in my bones. The vitriol on both sides has been created to distract us and to keep us down, to keep us disempowered. We can't do that. We can't do that. Politicians that are driven by money, that are not usually really good people, that they can take money from people and sleep at night. This is what they want from us. They want us to think that we have no options, that we are stuck. They want you to feel like you are just so minuscule, that you're just stomped down to the ground, that you have nothing to do. You have no power. That's not true. And the reason why I'm also saying to look at your community and your neighbors and be active in it is because the only things that we can control is the world that we're a part of, the part of our communities. And if we all are involved in it, then we're going to be united and wonderful things can happen. The impossible can happen. If we stay divided like this, it's not going to be good. If you can make this spot right here where you are better for you, then it'll make the spot better for the next person, okay? It's a ripple effect. So I want you to F anyone that says that you have no say. Don't you dare listen. Don't you dare. Have no time for that. And you are not powerless. You're not. Don't believe it. Do not believe it. And also, this polarization within politics affects our mental health. And don't let these extreme people on both sides affect how you feel inside. Because political extremism is connected to very serious disorders, okay? So let's not let their very serious disorders then affect our mental health and perpetuate any disorders we may have. Do you know what I mean? Just be wary of anything extreme, all right? And don't feel like you're powerless. Don't feel like you can't create change of whatever kind you choose. And on my channel, I talk about so much of the light and the dark. When we feel the most hopeless, there usually is a purpose for it. It can be a driving factor. It can be a thing that can motivate us and to stop being complacent, you know? So I really know I'm leaning into toxic positivity, but I really don't want to, but I truly believe this, that like, just sit back and think like, okay, well, what can I do? Do I have a fire now? What do I want to do? And what you need to do is right here, like right around you in your own community. That's all that you can really control, but it's the ripples. So be the ripple effect, okay? I love you all. The sun just started shining. Also, if you feel as if you need support because you are feeling so much and you don't know what to do about it, then please consider coming to my Empowered Empath, my workshop this weekend. All right, check it out, eBright below.